Podcast. Read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet above the shutting up. Welcome to the Friday, Hey Arima,
Hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
Big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
Long Dong in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK London, Shady Life, everybody just Shady Life. Why?
Friday in the place.
Random singing.
Wow, Friday in the place.
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd, Kellyanne,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody just Shady Life. Friday,
and
line. Start the show.
FBL people like you know.
Pizza. Pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, man, no. Friday. You say you're not singing, but I go do better. Yeah, man, no, and line. Yeah, man, no. Friday. Line. Who don't
Hey,
get
Arima.
Shady Live?
Hey Digo,
Shady Live.
Tobago,
Shady Live.
Carolina,
Let's share the live.
Tuna
Come on, share the live. Share up the
Eldo.
live. Share the live.
Sapa.
Share the live.
Everybody just share the life.
Boom. Friday.
Friday,
and live. Let me go, baby.
Friday in the place.
Random singing.
Wow.
So I like that.
Friday in the place.
Well, take your phone on.
Share the life.
Arima.
Share the
In
life.
Brooklyn.
Share the
In
life.
LA.
Share the life.
China.
Share the life.
Singapore. Yeah.
Share the life.
UK, London, share the life.
Everybody just share the life.
Friday.
Woo.
And who down there according to Jamel from up here? Easy Patrice. Good evening to you, Patrice. Drop a bomb for you.
Ocean says she's waiting for the remix when her name in the song. You have to change the whole song, Ocean.
You gotta change
Don't worry
the
about
thing.
it.
Ocean, good evening to you. Easy head and big up yourself. Well, Ocean and Hayden, they're on the inside, so you know we have the shares on top of things when it comes to the remindings. All right, we have 57 people inside. Frobo, big up yourself. Risha, you're not supposed to be
Hey,
here?
Misha. What she supposed to be here doing?
I thought you said, hold up. I thought you said you were supposed to be.
Today is not tomorrow, you know.
Oh,
Tomorrow is tomorrow.
no, I thought you was coming across and then.
Coming across the door.
No, but yeah, to come across online.
And
Yes.
Friday online.
That's the voice of our guest, but we can't get into the voice. Actually, can we? Yes, just one time? No, in a little bit.
No, in a little bit.
A little bit. Good evening. Easy, look at Anna. Oh, Kizzy. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. Easy Salima.
Bang, bang.
Listen, we had a day.
Yeah.
Right? Let me pull this back a little bit. We had a day. But we always real happy to come through here and line with all you on a Friday.
I know you don't
On a
stop
Saturday.
lying.
No, in my mind, I just be liming right through. You
Why
understand?
stop the music for you, train more?
In my mind, I just be liming. It's a constant line.
Yeah.
Only when it's time for sleep. Work, well, my job is a whole line in the morning.
You ain't shame.
But, we doing our jobs. Forgive me, CEO. We doing our jobs, but we also having a good time. You understand?
Yeah, that
And then in the
apologize one
afternoon,
time.
we have a good time on Sky. Shout out to everybody who look at us on Sky 99.5 FM
That
from 4
would
to
be
8.
that would be listen. I mean, there are people that just look too, but
Yes.
we don't really like the people that just look or they just take out pictures when people yawning and thing
Yeah.
and send the screenshots. It's kind of hurt us.
We ain't like it.
You
We
know,
ain't like
because
it.
I mean, for a 4-hour shift, it's not easy, you know. So
We
if
ain't like it.
you're sending anything, don't send a screenshot when we yawning now. But
Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
my name is Nisa.
And this is the Fry Bacon Live. Shoo! Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. We are here unless Nisa is inside, I don't know, doing any manner of things that you women do to take hours and hours to get ready. We would be... Wow.
And unless JD is responding to a lady who pretends to be a client. How you feel about that?
Wait, what?
No, but don't be on me. You understand? Because if I get ready,
You have
give me
something-
my time.
You have something to get
Give
off
me
your
my
chest? What do you
time.
mean if
Nah, good. I just
I
said.
responding to somebody
Yeah,
who
you-
pretending to be a
You
client?
know, I don't be late. I just be doing what I had to do. It takes an hour.
Well, when I speak to people, they are clients.
Uh-huh.
We are here every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m.
Yes,
right
sir.
on time. And tonight, my friends, we have a big one in the building. Let me tell you something. When we reached out, I thought he was joking, right? I
Yeah.
said, he said, yeah, but maybe I might come. And I said, might come. Let me reach out on a serious level to see if he would really come true now, boy. You understand? And then he was like, well, I'm coming back from China. I don't know if I will be here on that
Yeah,
day.
I mean-
So I said, everybody's coming from China. So, and then, something happened over there in China and they released him and he's back home. And he literally came off of a 24-hour flight because I think it was yesterday, obviously, when I
think he
messaged him.
said
I
something
said,
about
bro,
12
you ready?
here, 12 there.
And then he took a train, 3 trains, and whatever people do to get to China,
Boy.
to get back from China. But he's here. I don't even know what he was doing over there, but we're going to find out. Let me tell you something. Before we go across to the chair, I want to say thank you so much for this. Always sponsored by Little Caesars. Little Caesars, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Caesars Pizza already in the back, all right? Thank you, Little Caesars, for not only sponsoring tonight's dinner, but for being our title sponsor for however long. Thank you so much, Little Caesars. If you have not tried out yet the deep dish pizza, there you go. It is pepperoni, laced with pepperoni, and it's a deep dish, soft,
Say that again, laced.
laced with pepperoni. And you feel as though you know fancy
You
words.
almost sound like a food. But them,
The
them
pizza
people,
is clad with pepperoni
Clad
and
now.
dripped in cheese.
Papa, yo.
And they also have the Italian cheese bread.
Yes.
I believe they still have the $75 for 2-in-1. I need to find out from our team over there if that still exists, or I need to update my information. But thank you, Little Caesars. If you wanna have your business, you wanna advertise your business, my friends, whether you're a small business, micro entrepreneur, you need to get a business. You know, I don't understand with people. You could have the best roti in the world, or whatever it is you're selling. If people don't know you have it, then you're not going to sell it. You understand? Now, word of mouth is powerful. We always endorse that. But we living in the day and age where you need
Not the
technology.
kind of word of mouth where your brother gets somebody pregnant in church and you go and say.
What is wrong with-
Yeah, not that word of mouth we're talking about.
No, we're talking about sales and marketing.
sales. No, but we had to put it out there because
Well, I
remember
guess.
some people is not understand.
Bang,
We
bang.
don't
Well, I
mean
guess.
gossip, we mean advertising.
Yeah, well, So
You know.
you need to get your stuff out. We want to say all the partners. We partners with Little Restaurants Holding, Little Caesars, Republic Bank, and a slew of people. But we also have affordable packages for you, my friend, because you have a smaller business and we ain't going to bust your head. So inbox me, or if you know a friend or somebody or a family member that might want to advertise, get the word out. We do thousands and thousands of views every week on this podcast, just here alone, all right? So you want to be a part of that. Let us go across. Babe, did you get we didn't get a bio.
Well, when we're on radio, we still do our personal bios.
You could give it.
That could work.
You could give it.
I'm giving him my personal bio.
Given the personal bio. Sir, please forgive us for not having the official bio that you sing when they announce you for presidents and whatnot, right?
I feel like, when you go to sing in church and they say, no, we will have, and then they read out stuff, sometimes it can feel pretty awkward because you're in the room.
Always.
Yeah. But you see, a bio could
Used to
change.
that.
A bio could change over time. So this is my friendship bio of our guest.
Okay.
We have people in the chat already saying good night to him. But let me take this time to welcome our Fry Bacon Lime audience. We also are being viewed on YouTube and
LinkedIn.
Instagram and
Instagram,
LinkedIn.
yeah.
Right. So we're saying good night to everybody. So our guest tonight is none other than Mr. John Thomas. He is a classical singer. I believe he was classically trained. There's no other way he can just be,
Had to be.
Has to be. He is so fluidly involved in the arts, not just. But who do
Sorry,
you buy?
you know what I heard?
Uh-huh.
That when he went for training, he ended up training the person he went for training for.
I believe that may have been true.
That's crazy.
Mr. John Thomas would contribute to our musical culture of Trinidad and Tobago by creating many shows for the musical space. He does what I would call musicals. I was in one of them. Forgive me, I can't remember the name. He does a Christmas show every year. I believe it's called
On CNC3, was it?
Believe.
60?
No pun intended. This year, he also, there's another thing that he does, but we'll let him go into his thing. He never does anything small. It's always extraordinary. It's always packed out.
1,000 people on stage.
It's always magical. And don't take my word for it. Get yourself in the audience one of these days and experience the healing properties of great music. And
The
great
healing
production.
properties.
So,
Make some noise.
for John Thomas.
Real gossip. Real gossip.
No gas at all, sir. Listen, we want to say thank you so much for coming through.
Let me just say, I can't afford to have gas around my hair. You know what I'm
Because all of that grease you have in it
no,
might
need
burn
that.
up.
This is plastic,
Stick to it.
Yeah, so we don't do the gas thing. Genuine only. Welcome.
John is here, man. Listen. Man, thank you so much for making the time. And real talk, was I lying when we said you just came straight off of a plane?
Nope.
Wow.
China?
China.
What does one have to do? Who you know over there?
Well, no, quite a few people.
No, quite a few people.
That's insane. Do we get into why you was? Let's get into that one time now. Why you was over there in China? What was going on there?
All right. Well, I artist manage and I also do consultations for corporate TNT and different ministries, etc. So on this trip, I represented my line ministry, our line ministry, I should say, which is culture, tourism and culture.
Gotcha.
And I was the ambassadorial representative for Trinidad and Tobago on a seminar for tourism and culture. And I went to let them know what we have to offer in Trinidad and Tobago, the different seasons that we have. And also, well, it was basically a give and take seminar. And while I was over there, I managed to organize a couple of things one time.
Of course.
The business.
So soon we'll be having a couple of shows over in China, I believe in China and that kind of thing.
Serious.
Yeah, I have to organize something.
Well, I mean, my thing is, I'm just saying thank you if you ever think of me. But I'm trying to factor in now with 12 and 12.
Well, I know I don't sing like Oli, but I could hold a mean bag.
Right.
Yep.
I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, sir. And excellent. Flying the flag for Trinidad and Tobago in a fine way. So we have fried bacon lime, of course, we're going to get all that you love about fried bacon lime and much more. But when we have our guests, for persons like myself who don't know much about the guests, but when it comes to mysterious, I think John is as mysterious as they come.
You find so?
That's a big way you can spell out mysterious. Not MISS helping you one time.
No,
You
not
can
that
see-
one.
Not that one.
Not that one. But for us who don't know, right, as we ask on radio, basically Who are you?
John Thomas?
How you start? Who are you?
I find what you see is what you get.
What I mean
Nah.
by? Now, first of all, let
Not
me
what you see, what you get.
let me say one of the things that I like about John Thomas is your authentic sense of just being yourself.
Always.
So he's comfortable. You see his shoes? It says, listen, or his slippers. Where we going? What we doing? That's what I'm wearing.
Right.
You know? And when he hits the stage, it's almost like, gosh, boy, we're not, remember you're doing a show with John, you had to match, you had to raise the standard.
You had to keep the energy.
Keep the energy. I always love the fact that you say what's on your mind, whether it's political, religious, or about food or people, whatever it is. But what stands out to me about me knowing you is the fact that you're really so talented. I think so. It takes a lot.
thank
It
you.
takes a lot. Of course, you have your people and your conglomerates that you work with to get stuff off the ground. But without the vision, as the word of God says, without a vision, people perish. So you have a vision, as I said in the friendly bio. You create platforms to give people who want the music something to look forward to. You know?
Yeah. But John, I'm sure
Thank you.
you're welcome. You know you're bad. Come on. I mean, I respect the humility, but in your mind, you know that nobody can touch you, and nobody not better than you. And
Not with the angels on stage.
no, let me be real. In your mind, and you know, you have to know.
I'm confident in what I have to offer.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I'm very confident in what I have to offer. But at the same time, I'm human. And I also know, and because of life lessons, you know that you don't know everything. You
Right.
know? So I could walk into any place and learn something. It's always unexpected. Life throws you those things all the time, you know? So I'm always grateful for it. I'm grateful to learn new things every day. And that's why I'm good at what I do.
Back to the who are you? Where you originally? What school you went to?
Oh, it depends on what school you're
What
talking
stage?
From the
What stage?
from the beginning.
about. I went to Love and Learn kindergarten.
Love and learn.
And before that, I went to...
Before
Auntie-
kindergarten.
Well, you had caretakers. So before that, in the nursery, I went to Auntie Vez. And then before that, I was in my mother's womb.
Yeah, that's a good show.
After that,
Pretty much it. Pretty much.
I went to Rima Boys RC. I went to El Dorado Secondary.
You went to Arima. Boy, you from the east?
I'm from Arima, the wise man from the east, yes.
Why
Which
I was
Aldo-
thinking you
which
from
Aldo?
Maraval or some kind of thing
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know.
Yes.
You seem very up. You seem like you're uptown.
You find so?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think everybody thinks so. Like, because, you know what I mean? First of all, you do opera music, like
Classical.
classical.
well, when I started off the Eastern Performing Arts Fraternity, I didn't like I shouldn't say like, I didn't win the generic lottery of being born in the West.
Papa, you.
So I started,
Regulatory.
I started a movement, and it was encouraged by the mayor at the time, Arima Mayor, Eustace Nancis. But I started it because I didn't understand why I had to leave my house, cross bush and a lighthouse, to reach the Port of Spain to be groomed and to have opportunity. So I started at a young age, at 16 years old, the Eastern Youth Chorale.
So young, John.
Yeah, at 16 years old, I started EYC. And
But where that came from? Are you like from a musical family? And because
right, so my mother is a vocal coach and music teacher. She taught at Rima Girls RC School.
Nice. Let me just help you along the way.
You could go through.
Let me just do a little song for if I can help somebody as I pass along. Let me help you right now. You are uptown because you said movement.
And you said,
Yeah,
yeah,
understand?
you said movement.
You doesn't mount it.
You said
Yeah,
movement.
the movement, eh?
You did say it.
Yes. So
Well,
we-
I'm also trained
Uh-huh.
to speak a certain way or to pronounce my vowels a certain way.
that
So how you turn-
after I sing, when I sing opera,
Right.
I pronounce my words vertical this way.
Right.
The
Because
classical way.
you have to drop your jaw.
Yes.
So we don't like words wide.
Yes.
Unless
Like
it's
me, I was like,
we like words refined
yes,
and,
yes.
and it's this way.
Yes.
So
And
if
in
I-
choral singing, we also sing this
Yes,
way.
everything is down.
This-
The
Yo,
Lord
listen.
is in his holy temple.
Nisa,
Yes.
this is the best explanation I ever got for this thing because
Uh-huh.
so guys, let me see how way.
Yes.
Now if it was
It's wide. It's wide.
let me see how whoa, it would be different. It would be different. whoa. Listen, that's amazing. Coming
Yeah.
from Arima, that is awesome. I'm originally from Arima.
Denise says, why would you think he's from Maribel? Good
The-
people come from Arima.
Okay, listen.
Thank you, Denise.
Let we
Thank you, Denise.
Denise, all right, there is a unspoken stereotype that goes around Trinidad and Tobago. So let's just get the elephant out of the room. Convent people,
Right.
girls, boys,
Right?
right? They come out speaking a particular way that you don't like, that we don't come out talking from El Dorado Junior Sec. Or, you understand what I'm saying? Or Arima Comprehensive.
But
Also,
but
you just, listen.
but that's normal, JD.
You know what? People
Every country has different dialects, different accents. Not just Trinidad.
Listen to me. All you don't try to play with me like all this stupid here tonight. We know what's up. All you know what is the scene,
Are you
right?
allowed so?
Right now, when
Uh-huh.
we say uptown, of course, you seem a little bit more refined.
We find somebody
than
say
the
you look
usual.
like a press man.
You see? So why?
Well,
So
not a press man.
Yeah.
so how come they ain't fighting? How come they're not punching down at the person? What does a press man look
They
like?
hidden.
We know what they look like.
Yeah.
You understand? And then, of course, your accent, and then Big is a red man. You're red. No, it doesn't mean. No, it doesn't mean that it doesn't have
Killing
dark
me.
people from Maraval.
Of course not.
Of course not. But when you put all of them
All of them together,
combinations
he don't stand a fighting
they could
chance.
tell you, yeah, you're from
That
the
way you're from.
uptown.
That way
You
you're
have
from.
a toy there.
No, watch this. Yeah, no, watch this, right? Watch this. Let me tell you when they get real bad now. They will start to call you 1%.
Oh, look.
That is when it get.
well, if not,
Major.
I'm not. That's not something that I'm not used to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now you come in on the Friday can line and say, well, I'm originally from Arima. We had to stop the press. You're like, I didn't know. I kid you not. Right, so you started early you started your movement. Who was your first teacher who saw it in you that you said, you know what? There's something there. Let me take this person either under your wing. Where did it start singing the classical?
It was an innate thing, and I was always around music. My family, I wouldn't say it's a musical family. My mother is a music teacher, and my family encouraged music, at all our family gatherings and whatnot. So we'd sing carols at Christmas, we'd go paranging, that kind of thing. I mean,
I'm
people don't
so
go paranging
tempted.
anymore, but we
Yeah.
did go
Yeah.
paranging long ago. So it was around.
Yeah.
You go to Sunday school and we sang there. You go to church, we sang there. And the schools that I attended when I was a young lad was.
How old are you?
Right now,
Yeah, John.
No, tomorrow.
currently.
Okay.
How old are you currently?
Well, sometimes they say you're as old as you feel, but I wouldn't say that age.
That's true. This week I felt a little 53-ish.
Yeah,
This week the knees said hello.
I feeling
My back too.
I feeling 52,
My
53.
belly did have a little cortisol saying good
The
day.
cortisols.
Yeah, I'm stressed and making the stomach a little big. But God is good.
Man, listen. All right, guys. It is 3 minutes to 8.
3
We're
minutes
still
to
in
8.
more or less sponsor time. We have to say thank you so much to Little Caesars for always sponsoring Fry Bake and Lime. Let me just give a quick, can I interject? Shout out to Burger King as well. Burger King have their Whopper Beats series going on in Gulf City this evening. So you know his family, Little Caesar. So I had a shout out Burger King. Next week, please go. Just stay tuned to Burger King page to find out where they're going to be next, all right?
Before we move on, let me just take some time to acknowledge some people in our comment section. Good night, Dignified Keisha, Williams Patrice, Watagwan, Ocean, Selma, Lashley, Keisha, Destiny Hazel, Luan Joseph, Kieran, Yip. I can't pronounce your last name, so good night, Kieran. Good night to everybody. You know, it's a Saturday night and you could be doing anything else because we're not in the pandemic anymore. You could be around the savannah eating some sauce, eating some soup. But if you're here with us tonight, we want to say thank you so much because you didn't have to be here.
Yeah, Hayden asking who. Hayden asking, all you cook? No, we did not cook tonight, Hayden. We have Little Caesars sponsoring dinner this evening.
Kieran, yep, now.
He looks like a press man. What's going on, people? Hey, Hayden. Somebody says he looks tush. You get that a lot?
All the time.
I didn't
Until
see
I
that.
get to know him.
And then you the opposite of tush.
Exactly.
I remember, John, I was very afraid of you once upon a time.
Oh, God. I
'Cause
don't
I s-
understand why.
I mean, in a foreign space, that is the guy who in charge, you know, so watching. We weren't yet friends, really. So I'm like, who is he? I wonder, you know, if I could ever be in one of your productions. I never asked, really, but I think Letitia would have afforded us the opportunity to actually meet you in the flesh
Right.
and work with you. And listen, every experience outside of the 2,000 and 1,000 squared rehearsals that are always required for your production. You know, John is vibes.
Yeah, he's the classical version of Marshall.
Oh, Lord.
That's extreme.
So,
when it comes to practice and making sure everything, do you cross? Of course, you cross all your T's and dot all your I's.
I mean, I try to.
yeah.
I try to. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do too. I saw you with all the setup here, all the drama. I didn't, you know, when you watch it, you think it's a simpler setup at home.
Right.
And now you come here and there's all these things. I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
It's work.
I didn't realize it was all this drama
Yeah, it's work.
and money and expensive things.
No, boy, what should I say? All you do study, he just had 2 phone here. It's 2 cell phone here, you understand? And I like.
Not only that, I would continue to tell you guys, if you're trying to rob us, all you're going to get is a sermon.
Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Praise the Lord. Hey, shut up.
All right, guys. So we're getting ready to jump in. You want to eat now? You want to have pizza now? Or
I good.
You good
I
for now?
Yeah, man. Unless this is the segment for it.
No, I don't say.
No, we just eat. We
no.
can eat
Okay,
after
well,
the
nah,
pizza.
good.
I'm going to eat in a little bit. All
Yeah, but you
right?
just eat, and that's half all your problem.
I ate half of
But
the
you just eat.
Italian cheese bread. And we made a deal. I don't know why we're talking about it live on the internet. Now we said we're going to keep this box, not touch it till John gets here so he can get it first slice.
But he's not ready yet.
Well, then, I mean, I can't wait till he next
Yes,
thing
you
he
can.
leave
You
here.
just eat. You
Right.
need to pee and go in your bed, but we had a show to do, so let's get it on.
Let's get it in. All right, so we're going to jump into the topic. Now, the topic this evening, John, so what we normally, just to brief you, we normally have topics. Persons write in, all right, anonymously from the Frybake. If you want to send in, it doesn't even maybe have to be you, somebody, it must be true. Somebody that you know who went through something, or you want some sort of a, you know, we're not counselors, but some kind of advice, you know what I mean, on a situation. Sometimes we encourage persons to not take things overly serious, because when that happens, depression happens and all sorts of things happen. And you know what I mean? So this platform is to get a lighter view on it, right? Most times. If it's serious, well, you know it's serious. So persons send in the emails and we read their situations. But tonight, it's not that, because Nisa and I, we were on the internet and we saw a situation and we just wanted to highlight it and then ask, you know, what would you have done in that situation, or what the person in that situation would have done. All right, so this video is, let me show you. Let me just break it down. This video is about a father. Oh, sorry, dear.
Anyway, let me hush.
What? Should I just play it?
Yeah. Well, I see in share screen, then you know what you're doing?
Okay, cool. All right, so let's just check it out, right? Bring it from the top. So the video I had last week on the Facebook, they took it down.
Really?
Yeah, so now I had to search. So this is like somebody giving a review on the video. I had the original video, but the person took down the original video. But so I just managed to scramble and get a reviewed one on the internet. Right?
This father stormed into the barbershop yelling at his son's stepfather, all
Let me
because
bring it back. Go.
This father stormed into the barbershop yelling at his son's stepfather, all because he went to go take him to get a haircut without his permission. Like and subscribe if you feel like the stepfather handled this situation in a mature manner.
Your boy. Should I say our boy? That ain't our shit. That's my motherfucking son.
World Star.
That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, barbershop. I told you that. I told you that shit.
Wait, baby.
I told you that shit. I told you that shit. I told you that shit. It's your first time.
Hey, let me go ahead and call this mama real quick and we gonna hit you to the bottom of it.
All right, you go ahead and you do that. And she better say the right shit, because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. On God. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to poke you, man.
Yo. Her ass not answering the phone, huh? Her ass probably what I thought ass.
Hey, bro.
Man.
Like I told you.
Hey, watch
Hey, get him out your phone.
Yeah, that's not your motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. This is want to be Russell Wilson so motherfucking bad. This is want to be Russell Wilson so bad. Well, you don't even got to see how.
Hey, bro, you going to them. Hey, bro.
I need all this up.
Hey, she said I answered the phone, huh?
Hey, bro. All right. I'm really showing you. You're going to them.
Yeah, all right. Oh, out here. Hey,
Hey, like I said, watch your motherfucking son.
ain't your motherfucking son.
Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
Keisha.
So
Hey,
he's
Keisha.
calling the child mother now, it look like,
Hey,
right?
she up here trying to take Sean with him.
Let me get a little closer.
What?
You ain't clean there nowhere until you pay your child support.
What? Child support, that little bitty ass shit. I can pay that shit right now on God.
Do it then.
Find some shit out your ass.
Do it.
Hey, take that aside, man.
Hey, Keisha gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my mother son? With your thought ass?
Oh, man.
Hey, call that. Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. We going. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my motherfucking son, man. Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't get my son no more. I'm shit out your ass. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Come on, like shit, man.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. All right.
Man, you gonna let him take him like that?
Shit out your ass.
Come on, Russell. Was you letting him take?
Hey, man, it's his son. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't trying to fight.
Oh, man, this man.
Yeah, he took it.
All right, so right, so that's the situation. That's the situation there. Let me tell you something. That's the man's stepson. All right, it wasn't clear. The father, the stepfather, took the stepson for a haircut, and the biological father came in, as you could see, ranting, raving, kind on. And I could tell you something, anybody wiping their nose more than 10 times, they're ready to fight. If you meet anybody and they start to do like this, wiping their face or they thing over and over like that, that is not somebody you want to have a problem with. Anyway, that's making light of it. Right? So the biological father came in, as you could see, ready to kill somebody, ready to fight to take his son. So my question is this, Fry Bacon Lime, right? What should the stepfather should have done in that position? Should he have just did what he did there and let the father take his son away? But at that point, he was his father as well. He was the legal guardian. He took him out of his home, carry him somewhere, and then this man, who's the biological father, or so he claims, you understand, pick up the boy and walk out of this place. That's just me paraphrasing. So, but based on how this dude was reacting, if he'd tried to stop him, you never know. Somebody could have get stabbed, somebody could have get shoot, you know the thing could go. So that's the topic for this evening, Fry Bacon Line. John,
Yes, sir.
Let's just say in a million years, you in a situation like that. Because I know he's a man.
I don't know if I'd be in a situation like that, but I don't know. Maybe, but I doubt. Firstly, I think you know more of the backstory. You said he's the legal guardian of the.
Well, it's
Well, it's a
said
father, a stepfather,
the stepfather.
and a father.
And
Okay,
the
but
father.
yeah, but a stepfather.
Is that a legal guardian? Yeah, if you married into the, he becomes your legal guardian.
That's a. This whole situation is tricky, but it's always about the dynamic of the relationship, of the set of people. So I mean, I find it's a difficult just from that clip alone. Is something difficult to really.
We could clearly tell
have a proper
there's
opinion
an
on.
underlying.
I would love to hear Jacksonville on this
could-
when we take calls. Go ahead.
I could say for me, you know how I felt about the video.
Right.
You know, the stepfather, kudos to him for keeping his cool. That means he really loves the son. He's taking the son out to get a haircut.
Right.
You know, that means he's present in the child's life.
Yep.
Right. Poor child. What the father, the biological father, is doing is in my opinion, you know, creating turmoil and trauma in the child's life. That's not how you deal with something. So I am on the stepfather side. However, I understand the anger
I
of the.
I
I understand it.
Oh God, oh God.
I understand the biological father's feelings. I do. If that was my child and me and the mother fall out, it's still my child.
But then, hey,
You know what I mean? And there's certain things that I want to do with my child, and you are taking that away. Now I don't know if the biological father is involved in the child's life.
Right.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know the backstory.
We heard the on the phone call when the stepfather called the wife. The wife was saying, "You ain't pay child support."
Oh, I didn't hear all of that.
Yeah, he said.
Well,
she said, "You ain't pay child support," and then he said,
Well,
child support,
so I don't know the demand situation. I don't know if he could afford to pay the child support. But if he is in, but also, I don't know. It could be two reasons, a mixture of the two reasons, or one of the two reasons why he's in the barbershop. He's there because his pride is hurt,
right.
or he's there because he wants to be in the child's life too and doesn't have as many opportunities, obviously, because he doesn't live with the child. So you're still not quite sure about
Why he
what
is
the
reacting.
real situation is.
I feel it is shame and jealousy. You're with my child mother. You're probably doing better. Yeah. You're with my child mother. You understand? And he might be studying. You're still sexing she and all these things going through his mind, you know. They're still brushing
Jesus,
and the this and that. You
You could use
understand?
another word.
Done what? Oh, okay. My bad. Apologies. We have a comment. What is this? Kieran says.
Yep, no. He says, and if something happens when he leaves with the child,
Yeah.
the mother will blame the stepfather. At that point, the stepfather has a duty of care at that point, but also how the father knew to come there and get on. The mother probably informed him.
Or somebody from the barber shop say,
Yo, your son
Your
here."
son down here, no? Normal, because it's a barber shop. You know the barber shops is good. Thank you so much for that, Kieran.
Barbershops have more gossip than anywhere else, I'll tell you.
Nah.
Yeah.
I am telling you.
Let me behave my sin. Right?
I'm telling you,
I
you
ain't
sit
go
down
tell
in a
you.
barbershop and it's
So you would have let the father take your stepson.
me personally, if I were the stepfather,
Yeah.
no, because that's not the personality that I have. All kind of things would have happened inside of there.
Eh?
But ooh,
You see how that man was ready to fight?
I understand. I don't know if I would have fight, but I would have fought in a different kind of way, I guess. I would have called the police right away.
Right.
Somebody did say
I wouldn't.
that.
I would not allow 5 seconds of this madness to go on. I would have quickly called the police. I mean, sometimes the police take 10 hours to arrive, but at least I know I would have done what I had to do in the beginning. And no, I would not have let him take the child for sure. Yeah.
He looks scared too, eh?
Vanessa is saying it's obvious that there's no shared custody going on there. The mother said he hasn't paid child support in 2 years. Adana Kizzy says men and their foolish egos. For a haircut, shame on the biological father. If you're present in the child's life, then maybe it won't be necessary for the stepfather to do it. Kieran Yip now says he could always cut the child's hair on the next occasion. Hair does grow back.
I was say it's not really about the haircut.
Right. Hayden says, to be honest, I would have called the police because he was left being responsible for the child. Let me see if I can. Good evening. All right, let me see if I can read. It's a friend of ours.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool.
So Kieran is also saying not in front of the child. Now I have many things to say. And all you might think I'm a bad person for saying this. But remember, I think we live backwards. Backwards meaning we process things after the incidents happen to us. And no disrespect to nobody, like I know I have a child, but I think it's just safer to date people that don't have that kind of baggage.
It's more complicated
safer.
than
It's safer. It's safer. Look at he can't even carry, because if there's no proper dissolution of a relationship, baby mama drama is real, or baby father drama is real. And most times people don't end things on a good note. Clearly, look at what's going on. And I'm like, what are you, 5? Yo, that's my son, bro. Like, we know, good day. We know this is not a paternity court. It's not, you didn't take a DNA test. Your son is having a haircut. Nobody's questioning your DNA at this moment, but that's my son. Who said it wasn't? And I think I like how Adana says men and their egos. It's almost like you'll always need somebody to pull all your back. Like, listen, don't say nothing. Walk away.
Walk
away. It's always something, always somebody trying to prove something. Jason Jones says, I think he's hurt because that was something he would have wanted.
What you said? Read it.
Because that is something he would have wanted to do with his son. Hello, I respect you, Jason, but this is not Disneyland. It's a haircut. You know what I mean? It's a haircut. And the other person who's with the person that you probably upset with or whatever issues you all have is doing his duty as well. So
he's doing his
you
duty.
want to take all, so I alone carry need to cut it here. Well then, bro, let me finish reading Jason's comments. I think he's hurt because that was something he would have wanted to do with his son. And when he saw the stepfather there, he saw that he got replaced and started to cause drama. But I think that is how he was expressing his hurt. Yeah, I do agree. John did hint to that in the beginning, which is his pride and da-da-da-da-da. But, I mean, the people with children is a lot. It's best if you're going with somebody, make sure the children a little grown. And even that, there's no real guarantee that you're not going to have. What if it's a girl and you're going to take the girl to purchase some maxi pads?
That's why I said that wouldn't stop there.
Yeah.
So how, that man, listen. That is a problem, you know. Mm-hmm. Check John's face. That is a problem.
It's 8:60.
Yes, son. 8:60. We need to go to the break. Before we jump to the break, let's say what's up to Sadie. Sadie's in the building. What's it?
Yes, she is.
Sadie, you gonna say good night, though?
Oh, good night, everyone.
Good night. You look nice and white.
Yeah, I like the dress.
I love white.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know, we always shouting Sadie in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she is here. She's on holidays.
Yeah.
All right, not looking to mingle or anything like that, young man. So let me just let you know one time, all right? All right, we'll be back right after the break. When we come back from the break, we get into more of your comments.
More of John.
I have a couple questions for John. All right. He's in the building. We'll be back right after this. Fry bacon lime. Don't know. There we go.
Pizza, pizza.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
All right, and we're back.
All right, we're back. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you, Little Caesars. Hey, you know what we didn't do? We didn't get to the business. You tell yourself, hey, JD, Nisa, we really love and appreciate you guys. We know that our page is not monetized and not living in America, but we love to support. This is what we do over here.
That's going to change soon.
I hope so. When? You have any information?
Not concrete information, but the Ministry of Trade is seeing about it at the moment.
Serious?
Yeah.
Listen, that could be awesome.
Paula Gopi's good, not easy, you know, she's a good one.
Okay. All right. Look at that. See?
Very on the ball.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So if you, before that happens and you say, hey, we just love to support you guys and we operate with the PayPal, you could do that. PayPal. PayPal me/JD's vlog. You say, JD, we don't use PayPal now. We out here in New York. We do Cash App. Well, there you go. Cash App. Hit us up. And yeah. So we could continue to, advance and keep the thing going more professional and all that. So thank you so much for, all the Cash App people who send through, respect and manners. Thank you so much for that. All right. Listen.
Let me just read a couple comments before they get lost as we continue to speak. So Jason Jones says, as grown folks, it should have been dealt with differently. I hope it gets resolved though, because the kid is watching. And you know, Jason, a lot of people try to convince themselves that they care about the children. I want my son. I love my family. No, you don't. No, you don't. You hurt. You hurt and you're trying to, you're not even doing the right things, but you're angry and you want to, as somebody else is saying here, Hayden says he was not hurt. He was trying to embarrass the woman and the guy and create conflict. It's a Black American thing they do. Both men and women do it to each other. I was saying what I said before because...
Particularly a Black American thing.
I'm trying to not take offense to what he just said. Like when they say the Black woman is loud, I mean, if you want me to be loud...
Black women are loud.
I can be, but if I have to
Black women are loud.
I'm going to be because you guys make us loud.
You just come from China. You see any people fighting in the street with Chinese women buffing up their man?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Praise the Lord. Let the Lord use you, Mr. John.
You in ghetto parts of China or something? What's going on?
The point I was trying to make is
make a point now.
A lot of us we use the children conveniently. Because if you did care about the child,
you would have been paying child support.
You wouldn't put the child
you would
in
have
that
made
position.
you would have made a deal with the parent that listen, as much as possible, I will be taking my son to the barber. Let that be my responsibility.
Okay.
I mean, I might be able to take him to the football games and dinners. I can't be there with Solia. But let me do the haircut as son and father. Let me do that. But it looked like he wasn't even doing that. You understand? So he just get jealous, I tell you.
Yeah, let me wrap up. Let me wrap up.
The man having sex with his former mate. That is all that is.
But what are you, 5? You have facial hair. Get it together.
And let me tell you what really happened.
Yeah.
He probably watched down the man pants and noticed that he have a big bulge.
Whatever. JD, please.
And that said he mad,
Why are you continuing
He might be
to
saying, but
speak?
this man thing bigger than mine, boy.
Well, JD, let people
That is so
Sadie, why are you shaking your head like if that can happen?
I was going to say, whatever, if you're a teenager, I'm going to say this, right? I know personally of a lot of women who are in situations with men You can call them whatever. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't want to come across like a man hater.
Go ahead.
But, you know, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And then when the woman makes certain decisions, all of a sudden, you love your family and you want your family. You don't have to be rich for us to get a clue.
Preacher.
But yeah, thank you. I want to bring the word. You don't have to be rich, but show up, you know? It will be easier. But we got kids making kids.
Okay, Sadie, and for those who are like Sadie and now coming in, we just show a video. We wouldn't get into the video.
Yeah, we can.
Because it's, you know, it's a
Pretty
little
long.
lengthy. But basically it's this, right, Sadie? So,
Hey, Kay.
let me break this down for you. So, a stepfather, right, took his stepson. You want to do it?
Yeah, you're talking slow.
Go ahead now, because I have drama in my...
This is
Yeah,
what
son?
a stepfather took his stepson, to take a haircut. The biological father somehow ended up in the barbershop and started to create a scene. That's my son. That's my son. I'm going to mash this place up. That's my son.
He was getting on real bad, Sadie.
So-
Like the man want to fight, like he literally want to shoot somebody. He's getting on bad. Go ahead.
Right. So the stepfather is basically saying like, yo, like,
Chill.
relax. He got the mother on the phone and they had a little back and forth. It didn't end well. It didn't go well. The stepfather let the father take the son out of he took him. So we basically discussing whether the stepfather made the right decision by allowing the biological father to take him, because he was like, yo, that's his son. And then, but it's not your son too? I tell all you. I'm
Cool.
ready. I tell all you last week and I go tell all you
Jacksonville is
this
asking
week.
what's the topic. You think you want to run the video one more time?
Let me see what I'm saying.
Okay, now
I
we'll
tell
run the
all you-
video again.
I tell all you this week and I tell all you last week. Dating people that have children. And I know I have one. JD also has one, you know, but it's easy. You don't
just
even
saw
know if you could do that.
You just saw her?
saw her?
Yeah,
Where?
in the new mall.
Okay,
In Eastgate?
Yeah.
Papa, yo.
Skya.
She's not a baby. You know.
She is always and will be always
All right,
a baby
that's
in
right.
my life.
Next topic.
Bang.
All right, so we're going to run Risha White songs like...
No, I don't think we could run. It's pretty long.
Why this sounds like such a...
Risha says, why does this sound like my situation? You're not around, dude. Live your life has to live in your absence. He said he saw the video. Thanks,
Oh,
Corinne.
you saw the video. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So so that's the topic, guys. Nisa and I was watching this video and we said, listen, we wanted to bring it forward. And my question is, Sadie and who now came in, right? Should the stepfather have not let the biological father leave with the stepson, or should he just stay there and fight because it would end up in a fight? It would have, trust me, it had no way around that they was going to fight.
No, if he is an estranged father who is not wrong at all, there is no way he should let him go with the father at all.
Yeah, so we don't know that. We don't know those things. As Kieran is saying, there are a lot of unknowns in this situation, and watching that
Exactly.
clip, you can tell a million different situations. But what is certain is that, again, if men's mental health needs urgent addressing, I always speak about that, but what do I know? I'm just a sinner saved by grace.
All right, guys. Of course, our guest this evening, still with us, John Michael Thomas.
Oh, the middle name, boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Bartholomew the Fourth along those lines, you know. All right, opera. What would you title yourself, coming from you?
It depends on the forum.
Music-wise.
Operatic tenor.
Operatic.
Operatic tenor.
Do you think that Trinidad and Tobago appreciates opera and the music that you do?
Yes. In a short answer. They're not exposed to it. So I believe the more people that are exposed to it will like it.
There's a better appreciation.
When people come to shows and it's their first time, they would say, wow, boy, I thought I would have real sleep on myself in this show, but it was real good, you know. So I think in Trinidad, I'm like a missionary or an apostle preaching the word,
Papa, yo.
spreading the gospel
Apostle?
of what classical music could offer.
How do you go about, well, not go about. I've known you for a few,
Right.
and I don't believe there's been a year since I've known you that there hasn't been a production. As an artist, as a promoter, it's hard. Where do you get the drive
I was going to
to
ask
keep
that.
doing it every single year?
Sometimes, well, from God, and that's the truth. But other than that, I have to also factor in that I have chosen it to be my livelihood. So let me stop now. I can't pay my mortgage.
Jesus can do it, won't? Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
In your opinion, let me give you, I want to make it tight. Besides yourself, who's the top 3 vocals that you come across while doing your events and your
In
shows?
my vocalists in the country or vocalists in my genre?
Top
your
3 vocalists
genre?
in your genre, one, and who you impressed with. Top 3 that you say, you know what, this person is.
Clarice
I'm
B.
impressed.
Put.
I was just going to say Clarice. We got to put Clarice in there. How old is she now? Like, she's 18?
I think just about.
Just about 18.
So when you say no, she started off like 12 or
She's
10 or
a-
something.
Well, I discovered the child a little late. I discovered her when she was about 15.
Yeah.
And, she hadn't had much training. She had started to go to training, but I saw videos of her before she went to training. And she's phenomenal. The child is well, she's no longer a child, but at the time, when she was a child, she was absolutely just blow mine out of this world. A
Yeah.
child from Trinidad and Tobago, sounding as if she had years upon years of training,
Really good.
doing and executing things that people who have training for years can't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to say
Yeah.
good night to Vonette one time?
Easy Vonnet in the building. Clarice, that's one.
Clarice is...
Clarice B. Put definitely somebody to, yeah. After that, vocalist, you say?
I'm trying to... I'm waiting for him to say the name I think he needs to say.
Well, you say it now. Let me see.
Nah, needs to stay out of the man list.
Okay, go ahead.
Stay out of the man list.
I have what I would say is in each genre I have people that I would rank. You know what I mean? But in the classical realm, definitely the other person that's up there is Natalia Dopwell. And the other classical singer in this country that would be up there would be probably Ferial Quadura.
That one I don't know.
You don't know Ferial, all right? Okay, but well, she no longer lives here, but at the time, she was one to reckon with when she was here.
Reckon.
Other persons are good. We have, listen, Trinidad and
Trinidad
Tobago
have real
is
talent.
ridiculously talented.
Who better than you?
Male-wise,
Yeah.
I would say Edward Cumberbatch. Male singing-wise.
That's dope.
He would wipe the floor at you.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
He would
That
wi-
goes without saying.
Put
I
some
don't even know.
fabuloso while you're at it.
So that's somebody you look up to.
Oh, most definitely.
You ever worked with him before?
Oh, yeah. Of
All the
course.
time?
All the time.
Opera. So like how I go and write a soca or reggae, do you all write your own pieces or you just do covers all the time?
Sometimes you write and sometimes you do covers.
Where that
We
is-
just like all year.
No, but where they sell? Like,
Good day. What do you mean by all you?
You write your own songs and you sing other
Yeah,
people's
but-
songs.
I try to understand the market because
Hold on.
it doesn't have an opera radio station.
What
like
I'm trying to figure out what he mean by all year. What I mean?
it's not a race thing, Janisa.
I
What
never-
you think
I
because the
never
man
said-
red did he say
How you
earlier?
reach there,
How you
JD?
No,
reach
because
there,
I know.
JD?
No, because you people, you know what I'm talking about? Look at it.
No, we don't know what you mean. No,
Look at his face.
what I actually meant, what I'm trying to get from him is just how JD asked. Like there are people who we would never think unless like people are juxtaposed into the realm of greatness, and we know they compose their pieces. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, we know like the oh God, why my name's failing to come to mind. But I feel like in your field, it's just like, okay, they would be doing covers as opposed to
Original pieces.
So when you say all year, I just wanted to know what you mean, what that mean. I don't know
I
what
was
that
trying to help
mean.
you out. They don't start a fight. Don't fight. Punch me down in the comment section.
You know,
What is saying?
JDGs. Well, you know, we should always fight them. So.
you know who I like?
Yeah,
Heather Headley.
you do.
Love her.
What do you like about
John looks like he's not impressed.
Everything.
No. I quite like Heather Headley.
Quite?
Yeah.
Be careful on these internets. You know?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, they'll
But
clip-
no.
they'll clip
Actually,
you.
I'm proud of Heather, and I think that she's doing very well for herself.
She's from
And
Trinidad,
she
right?
should be.
Yes.
Yeah, she went to St. George's College with my sister. They were in around the same year and that kind of thing. And she always, well, according to my sister, they sang the national anthem and did it well and that kind of thing.
Heather-
And they expected her to go places.
Heather was the cousin of a group of girls that we were in a choir with called Love Link. We used to call them Couva Chicks. And she is their cousin. So, you know, we know. And, you know, when JD said what he said, you're not too fond of Heather, like, let's be real. When it comes to the conversation of music and singing, opinions. You'll scroll through Facebook and people would say, who you going to ask to sing a cappella in your wedding? And you hear people saying, not she, why is she here? You know, so sometimes it could get, we don't want to bring anybody down because I feel like talent, God gave each of us something. But Heather is what we would call a simpler singer. So in the conversation of skill, bro, when it comes to skill and the acrobatics of certain things, she won't be able to stand up with, like Candace Keaton. She runs.
Right.
Yeah, great voices.
You
but
have different-
Heather
they-
is a more simple singer, like Alicia Keys. She's another simple
I wouldn't,
singer.
respectfully,
Alicia Keys.
I wouldn't use the word simple.
Simpler.
I would
simpler.
say classic.
Clean.
Classic.
Clean.
As opposed to dirty. But
What am I?
So
what
what-
am I?
Loud.
you are
Don't mash me up yet.
no, well, you know, okay, so this is what I'll say. This is what I would say. I would say that you sing soca music. And a lot of people who sing soca music tend to not know what they are. You are forced to sing within a certain frequency. And you have to take that voice and drive it up
All
till
the
you
time.
reach that frequency that the radio will, that sweet spot.
Yeah.
So even if you're a bass, you have to go all the way up there. But you know,
John,
I
it's okay.
always,
I can't sing.
I
know.
always admired Maximus Dan because I believe he's an operatic tenor. I think he is by nature an opera singer.
His voice is very strong.
I think
Listen.
he's an opera singer, and I told him that. I was like, you know, you're an opera singer. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, you have the build, you have the tenacity. Your voice has the resonance. You have it naturally. If you want to be an opera singer tomorrow,
facts.
you could be an opera singer because what he does is he takes his operatic, natural voice and brings it into soca, and it's amazing. I say I could cover one of his songs and it'll sound good. I'm telling you, it doesn't
it
sound
now.
too off.
Do it.
I'm a soca warrior.
Not
You
the
understand what-
vibrato. Warrior.
Yo, it is going to be a party.
No,
here
I'm not.
tonight.
I'm telling you, most of his music that he sings, not raps or
Yeah.
speaks.
Yeah, listen,
I could sing.
it's facts. It's facts. Even when he played the fool and he was, listen, it's real talk. And when he said that just now, I said, you know what? I understand where he come from. And just yesterday he was lineman. But that is.
And you didn't invite me, but that's okay.
He
No,
is.
you know, I didn't tell you what's going on.
You did, but you didn't invite me.
It would have been impossible. They left home at 5 a.m.
5 in the morning we left home.
5 in the 8 a.m.
Yeah, listen. So of
Boy.
course, I mean, I'm always intrigued by any genre of music that operates in Trinidad and Tobago, and people that do it so well, because you know the main thing here is either chutney, well now zest, soca, reggae have a little thing, right? Vonette Bickford, she created a space. They have the little jazz seasons, whatever, but opera, like where's the space? Where's the
Well,
pocket?
no. Trinidad and Tobago has had a culture of opera. As a matter of fact, something for you to think on. The steel pan movement, before they started to play calypso on the pan, they were playing Tchaikovsky and
Right.
they played classical music on the pan before the pan could even play calypso. So in our culture, we have, because we were colonized, we have classical music within most Seventh-day Adventist churches.
Hello.
If you go to a Seventh-day Adventist church, you feel the culture of classical music.
You feel the music. We now need to feel the love. I
Right.
said
No.
it.
So
Yeah.
we have classical music ingrained in our culture all
Yeah.
over, in the Presbyterian church, in the Anglican church, somewhat in the Catholic church. As a matter of fact, the Catholic church. Oh God, this is turning into a history lesson.
No, that's
the,
just
the,
why
the
you're here.
Catholic Church moved away from classical music before the Protestant churches. The Protestant churches held on to the hymn singing and the actual music in the hymn books for a long time. As a matter of fact, if you go to a Seventh-day Adventist church right now, you would still hear some very classical old hymns. In the Anglican church, you would hear the same kind of thing, you know. So, you know, ingrained in us through religion and through other things, we have classical music in Trinidad and Tobago. It's just how you look at it. So, you know, also in the movies that we watch, in the advertisements that we see, there's classical music ingrained into it. So it's not something that we're not used to. It's just that we have to get accustomed paying for it. We have to get accustomed to pay to
Hold
go.
on,
You
hold
need
on.
to get accustomed to
Hold
pay for a
on.
lot of things.
Hold on.
Felicia was not supposed to
saying,
be
are
here
you
tonight.
saying that we gotta pay for your genre, but you don't gotta pay for the others? What are you
No,
saying?
no.
No, I don't know what you're saying. I want to understand what you're saying.
All I'm trying to say,
Don't worry,
Nisa,
Lisa. She just trying to wrap you up.
all I'm trying to say, Nisa, is that in Trinidad and Tobago, more mainstream music is appreciated, more so than my music or the music that I would have to offer.
I kind of
And
feel like
so-
that's okay, you know. I often tell my father, because when I guess when he recognized that I was the daughter, well, my sister does too. Like we have stayed in the vein of music, much to his delight or frustration. I'm not exactly sure. Good night, Daddy. Or those of you that are going to
Risha
tell
said,
him that I
"Long
spoke
laugh."
about him in the live. Yeah. I just feel like the conversation of music and having it respected as a way of life. It's not the easiest thing. I mean, you did say this is what you chose to do. I feel like if everybody doesn't know your name, it doesn't mean that your name isn't important.
Amen.
I feel like you don't have to be, you drive on the highway, you would see this show happening, that show happening.
That's not how it goes.
Hold on. What I'm saying is there are shows happening in many pockets throughout the world. People are still touring on one song. And my father doesn't know their name. So it doesn't mean that there's not a place for it to exist. It doesn't have to be mainstream for it to be streamed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was trying to get across is that it is, whilst it is not mainstream music, it can still be appreciated. They are shocked when they realize they appreciate it. Like if their mother drags them out to a concert, or usually it's a wife dragging a husband out.
We know.
You know what I mean?
Wait, the
Right?
shades.
Usually it's a
shades.
wife dragging a husband out, or
Yeah.
a mother dragging a son out because they don't want to drive late in the night, and they want their sons or their daughters to bring them out to Queen's Hall or wherever we have an issue. You know what I mean? I would hear from these people, oh gosh, I never thought that I too would have actually really enjoyed this program, you know?
Yeah,
And that gives you the encouragement to continue too, as you asked earlier on.
It's much like dating a guy that you didn't think you'd be happy with.
Bang,
Isn't it so?
bang,
Yes, it is.
All right, so thank you, Hayden and Ocean. They say check the shares. We have 21 shares. Thank you so
guys.
much.
Mom's is in the house. Sadie, your mom is in the live.
Easy, mommy. Don't know. Mommy's in the building. All right, so guess what? Let me just deal with this. Yeah. Ting, ting, ting. So we have 21 shares. Can we get it up to, like, get about 50 now? At least 50, you know what I mean?
You do 50 push-ups if you get 50 shares?
No. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But hey, listen now. Hey, watch me. Right here. 2, 3, 4. Random singing! Let's go! Random singing. Of course, our guest. Let me bring it up here.
Oh, this is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I am in ever is coming into play. Today, this is the moment, this is the time when the momentum going rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'd gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I've never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
probably the craziest.
Where is
That's
the
probably
offering
the-
basket?
Yeah, that's
My eyes are
that was the,
watering.
yeah, that was the craziest. Look at this.
Didn't you stop in the moment?
When
No
did,
pun
when
intended.
did
Like
you
nuts.
breathe?
That's it,
When
No,
did
no.
you breathe?
That was nice.
Oh my, that's the biggest inhale. Look, I swear to God, he took one inhale at the start of the song.
Swear to God.
I swear to God, he took one inhale in the beginning of the song and did not breathe after that.
Yeah.
That is, listen, and you're sitting. What would have happened? Dude is sitting.
Let me just take this time to say
That is insane.
that this is why.
Bang.
Now I know
bang,
it was a
bang.
musical experience, but the sermon in this is
Crazy.
And you guys don't even get it live, like we in the house. You know, and if you enjoyed it out there,
Yeah, that was.
please find all yourself.
Yes.
When all your city man put the post and say we having a show,
But
put
you-
on all your clothes and cream all your foot from a place.
Yeah, listen,
and
if
go
you-
and support the music.
Listen, if you've never been to
Oh,
one of
on my belly.
John, yeah, like my
Wow.
paw is like ridiculous dumb right now. If you've never been to one of John's show, and listen, this is coming from me, and this is not even my style. You understand? But sitting there and seeing, because obviously I will know what high extreme quality music is. Whether if it's not my style or not, I'm still blown away because like, yo, this is top tier. This is things that you may have to cool it down. You cool it now.
Bang,
Alright.
bang,
Cool it now.
Up here.
Yeah, these are the things that you know. You go to Manhattan to go and do a Broadway and da da da, and then you don't have to leave Trinidad. You don't have to leave home right here to experience the dance. How long it takes you to put one of your productions? Because your productions are ridiculous. With the dance and the thing and the choir, and then you do you know Minchel? Minchel has been your thing.
And
I
he
don't-
does like to do little overdubs too now. So yeah.
Oh, he's doing
if you want to sleep,
overdubs.
if you want to sleep on a Sunday, you check your chat. He'll say, no, we have to record today.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
long? How long does it take you first in your mind to say, all right, I want to do this? How long the process takes?
Well, we could do it in a week, but if you're doing it properly, takes 3 months to 4 months to produce a show. Some people like to pong with those very overdubs, but I like to say, I worked off Broadway. And I know what it is, what is done and what is not done. Now, in opera, which most of the people in Trinidad, in my spheres, they're trained classically, and so they would feel that you have to do things without tracks and that kind of perform without tracks.
Yeah.
And I have to say to them, leave Trinidad a little bit, go out into the world, and see what professional shows do. You know what I mean? It's there for quality control. We have an audience that is coming. They are paying their money, and we are not going to give them substandard. We are there. We are singing live. We are performing live. We're giving you all our all. You know. So with those very BVGs that are overdubbed and whatever instruments that we have recorded,
Just to add value.
it is there to give you value. And it is there for playback on television. When on Christmas morning, when I turn my TV on, and if I have a misrepresentation of my music, I am going to go crazy.
Look, listen, you can see the anxiety in his face. Like I wake up.
Curtis Jordan said jet lag, nothing.
If I wake up Christmas morning, and I have woken up on Christmas morning to be all excited to watch my show. And that's when I left it in the hands of, I wouldn't call TV stations names.
Right.
But I left it in the hands of others to produce my show for me. That's when I was not as, I doing this
Involved.
donkey years.
Yeah.
So, now I don't let anybody touch my show. I edit it, I record it, I
Do everything
produce
yourself.
it myself. I sit down with the editors and say, no, I don't like that camera angle. Change that.
Praise the Lord. Let the
No,
Lord
I
use
do
you.
not. I
You
don't
see,
want this. You're
and this is
misrepresenting that
what you have.
person.
I keep telling.
Don't put that.
Yeah, but
don't put that
makes
frame.
you come off like a male diva or divo. Like
I don't
today,
care.
Nisa went for a song check today, and out of all the song artists that went on stage, she was, I guess, till we got there. The only one that said, "Listen, can you just give me a little bit more here? Can I get some more heights?" There's just simple things, you know. And engineers is just look at us, look at her like,
well, this
what's
is
the big problem?
this
Like
is
you're here and yourself.
Trinidad.
It's frustrating.
So in my area, you have to find a team of people that you know and trust and work along with.
Right.
And so I don't change. I am loyal. Like I'm fiercely loyal to my team. And when I upset them, I go to them. I carry a little pie. I say, "I'm sorry." No, I'm serious. You could call any of my team. I try not to upset my stage manager, my lighting manager. From the time your tech team does not like you, is a problem.
Yeah.
So I give them the utmost respect.
Favorite show, favorite production you've done up to date. They say, you know what? What's your favorite production?
I don't have one, you know.
Nah, yeah, give me one.
Sangeet Opera.
I don't know that one.
It was one of my most under-attended shows, but one of my most fulfilling shows.
Wow.
Because I was able to join, fuse different walks of life on one stage, and it was beautiful. Nival Chitla is amazing.
He is. Hi, good night, Naval. How you doing?
He's so bad?
I think Naval is really good.
Listen, Nival is like 30 on me.
Naval is good.
Does it? The
Nival is
Eastern
amazing.
guy, yeah.
The little Eastern boy?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, stop. He's
No, but that's-
fantastic.
Like he's so quiet and humble.
Yeah.
You
He
just
is. He's small.
yeah.
You don't know him.
I'm today's years old knowing because the way coming from you and your expression, it looks like that. Say he's so bad.
He's bad.
When you get to know Nival, you wouldn't say he quiet, but or humble, but but he's a force. He's a force.
Wow.
That boy, that man is amazing. Anyway, working with him was amazing. We learned mantras, we learned Sanskrit, we learned different scales that I would have never thought about in my life. Notes that I didn't know existed, right? And it actually broadened my horizons on how to sing my music, and it. I mean, I don't apply it all the time, but I would bring it in ever so often. And it's not just about their mantras aren't just about being holy. Their mantras are about self-discipline. It's about being able to count, being able to do music. It's being able to. So it's really very interesting. It's a discipline. It's a discipline. And I have the utmost respect for that discipline. So to answer your question in a nutshell, that was my most favorite production, Sangeet Opera, where we had operatic elements, East Indian elements, Trinidadian elements, Latin, French, African. We brought cultures from all around the globe, and we put it on one stage, and it was mind-blowing.
Vernon Bigfoot says he bad like Bobo. One of the best voices in his bloody
World.
in this bloody world.
world.
That's I need to go on do a rabbit hole of this young man. I don't know if he's so bad.
I remember when
I don't know if enough information is out.
On
You
him?
have to get to know him.
when
Okay.
Naval liked my video, and I took a picture of the like.
Yeah, that's just then you say, look, he liked the thing.
Yeah.
And
Cool,
in
dude.
my mind, I was like, okay. Like, all right. I have one for you. So you're about to represent Trinidad and Tobago on an international scale, like the Grammys. They say, John, we want you to come sing one song. You have your 8 minutes. All right. You have one song. What song that would be? Would it be from your catalog, what you wrote? Would it be a cover? What would you do on that stage
To represent Trinidad and
To
Tobago?
represent you, your brand, and of course your Trini. You're going up on that stage. What would you?
I would sing. That's a difficult question. Trinidad and Tobago, to represent Trinidad and Tobago is difficult, you know.
Well, of course, you're from Trinidad. So they say, hailing from Trinidad and Tobago, John Thomas, and this is your time. On the Grammys, you're there to perform.
I would sing one of Muhammad Mawakil's pieces that I would have reinterpreted.
Hamid, what?
Muhammad Mawakil. So he's
Why you laughing over there, City?
he's from Freetown Collective. He's another one who is amazing.
Is that the song you did sing for my dad real bad?
Yes.
Donny, please. That is the song I was supposed to do the video for?
Yes.
What did that song do?
It didn't do yet.
Nah.
In time.
I know JD loves that song.
So that is the song I thought was your song. And then when I went back and listened to it,
Yeah.
I heard him and then come back and tell you, Dan, you sing the man's song better than he.
Oh God, oh my Lord, JD.
No, real talk.
Oh my Jesus.
Nah,
Anyway.
real talk. Song bad, you know. The song bad.
He just likes your version.
No, but here we're going. Here what happened. I think John liked the song more than he.
Listen, that song.
So when John, you still have it?
Yeah, well, there's somewhere.
Boy, watch me, sure I knew you'd have sent that to me, you'd have played that to me, babe. That remember I came
I
on tell
know,
you.
I
said,
remember.
Dan, John have a song. Now you sing the hell out of that, bro. That thing bad. That'll be an excellent representation for real. You know, it shows you and then
It shows local writing here in Trinidad, and it shows me, and I also interpreted it with the Italian, with the operatic versions and that kind of thing. So I think that will go down well on an international stage. That's what I would choose.
Vibes.
My car was down and I was traveling because I remember where I was. I was coming to meet you. I drop out just by the doctor in Tanapuna. I drop out by the Massey.
I remember.
And I playing it. Remember the place and time, you know? And I play that thing over and over. And I say, wait, I'm going to bust with this tune, yes? Excellent. All right, so guess what? We got 9 o'clock. We have about 30 more minutes. But you know, John.
Yeah.
Can't come through here.
You buy him that for Christmas or something?
What the songs?
That toy that he has.
He likes it. He likes it.
Oh my God.
I'd rather him play with that than play the fool.
Right.
So let's go.
Is it too long? Because I have a couple of them. I got this. I like that one. I like this one.
Oh my God.
And we have this one over here. This.
Jesus is Lord.
Yeah, that's favorite one. Right?
Right.
So you can't come through here and not
Get a few of those samples.
Yeah. So where is it? This is it here? Yeah.
John's face is like, what is this? Yo. Hey.
What we doing in the class? Lisa,
1,
explain
2,
to them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 8. 7, 8.
Yeah, don't go back.
6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although that was pretty cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, thanks for that random. Although that was pretty cool. That is not what this is. Tell them what this is, Nisa.
All right, this is Classroom. We've adapted it from Nick Cannon. If you used to watch Nickelodeon, I believe it's on YouTube as well, right? I don't know, really know. But shout outs to Nick Cannon. We took this game. It's a rhyming game or sound-alike game. The people who don't know about phonics, this give me a little headache.
Don't linger.
But
Don't linger.
the first person to get to 3 points wins. So if I say, yo, It is dark in the classroom. You could say you need a mark in the classroom. Then I say I like your spark in the classroom. A dog goes bark in the classroom. But
Get
you
it?
can't not rhyme.
You have to rhyme every last word.
Yeah,
on the
you're gonna be
classroom.
fine, Mr. Opera.
You, that's not my forte.
That's all right.
Listen, you can't be worse than
That's all
Daniel.
right.
Can't be worse than Daniel Lovelace. He was.
That's all right.
You can't be worse than what you know. All right, so it's just easy, simple. So
Simple. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
it's simple.
yeah.
You want us to try it so you can see, or you're good? Well, actually, we had
Well,
a
I
flip
can
a
have
coin.
my Papa John's while not Papa John's. Sorry,
Little
I can
Caesars?
have my Little Caesars
Oh.
while you all do.
No,
Little Caesars.
that's not how it works.
Yeah, so you have to take part. It's gonna be good. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. So we're gonna flip. We're gonna flip a
Do you have
coin.
a coin? Yeah.
You're gonna flip a coin,
Is it a coin flipping too?
and then we're gonna see if you're gonna go up against Nisa
JD or-
myself.
Oh my God! I
I'll
have to
let you-
play like an
You have
active
to.
contestant.
You have to, yeah.
Yes, really.
No.
You got to. I tell you right now, you better go up against.
Loveless, bring Loveless. I'll go up
fun.
against him.
Better go up against me. If I win this toss, you have a chance. If Nisa wins, your ass done. All right.
So I'm taking birds, which means you have numbers.
Okay, cool. All right, ready?
All right.
Woo, nice whip.
Hey.
One,
So you're going up. You're going up
five,
against
six,
me.
7, 8. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, bro.
It was fine.
Good
You want the
luck.
trial? You want to see us do it first?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
Nisa
Let's
is.
just do one round first so he could see.
She's a devil with this thing.
All
All
right.
right, one round.
So I start, right?
Yeah.
In the classroom. Hey. Go ahead now.
Yeah.
I missed it. What we doing in the classroom? The hat is white in the classroom.
Yeah, you look real bright in the classroom.
You better light a dynamite in the classroom.
I'm tap that ass tonight in the classroom.
Oh my.
I want a doubles with slight in the classroom.
I'ma give you this pipe in the classroom.
I want to watch.
Then she loses there.
What's the show? What's the show?
This
with,
not going good on good, you know.
What's the show with Kit?
Night
Night
Rider.
Yeah.
Night Rider.
Night Rider. I was trying to rhyme with that.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. You just had to rhyme and say in the classroom after.
Yeah. And then the winner takes CD. All right, ready? So you're going up against.
Oh my God.
So I start, right? Because, yeah. You ready? Come loosen up your diaphragm. Yo, in the classroom. In the classroom. Smile, John. In the classroom. Hey.
John put his serious face,
Do
yes.
you like my book in the classroom?
Yes, in the classroom.
Oh my God, wait, hold up.
Sorry.
You have to rhyme.
Yeah, you got
Book, look, hook, suck.
Right.
No,
You
but
gotta-
suck is
you
not
gotta
the
write.
word.
Yeah, that was pretty.
But you'll have to.
But
right?
I'm not like an on the spot kind of person.
That's all right. You got 3 chances.
If you get
Oh, that's one
married-
because
That
we
was-
only have 2 more. Great. Go ahead.
that was
No,
one.
that was a trial.
That was the trial.
No.
Come on, John, let's go.
You can do this, John. You can do this.
That's
Does
all
it
right.
have to? Does it have to?
Be in time?
No. Does it have to link with what you just said?
No,
it
you
just
can
has
say
to
whatever the
rhyme
hell
or
you want.
sound alike.
Oh, well, that's a little easier.
Yeah,
So I thought
whatever.
I had to continue with that book.
No, if I said I like, do you like my book, in the classroom? You could
Yeah,
say,
I love Captain Hook in the class. Once it rhymes,
yeah.
Okay.
say whatever you want, wherever you want.
But
all
you
right?
gotta be on time too, eh?
Gotta be on time.
The timing mightn't be an issue.
All right.
Well,
Okay. All right, cool.
I'm going back with book, right?
Yeah. Hey, John. John, don't suck.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In the classroom. I'm going back with book, right? So you had 3 words.
Yeah. All right.
In the classroom. Hey. Do you like my book in the classroom?
I don't like how it looked in the classroom.
Your mother cook in the classroom.
Last I looked in the classroom.
You look like you want to choke in the classroom.
I had a hook in the classroom.
a nice little nook in the classroom.
Everything is hook in the classroom.
That's not what?
That's not it.
No, but no. It was that's like a genuine question. Everything going on be
Well, it had a rhyme.
You had right.
the
Until
whole thing going on just be everything like rhyming with hook.
Phonics
Yeah,
could
until
change it. Phonics could change
until you
it.
have no who runs out of words to say.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
That's
So
the
everything
game.
have to be every single thing have to rhyme
For
with
the
hook.
round.
For the round. Now when the round who doesn't have a comeback, that round ends, then somebody could change the word.
Yeah, you change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother.
Right? You're doing good. You're doing pretty good though.
So do
It's doing pretty
do
good.
we continue the hook?
Yeah. Or you want to change it since you're a guest.
I mean, I think I ran out of words with the hook.
So then I win first round then.
Yes.
Thank you.
Man, she got
For
this
your
wrong.
honesty.
Okay.
She just there laughing in the background.
Thank you for your
You just want to
honesty.
finish.
I do.
So
I
because-
do in Jesus' name. I do. I
So
really
because
do.
I won, I start again, all right?
Oh
So-
no!
You see?
Okay,
Try-
just nothing with hook.
Yeah.
Go on now.
John, try to win.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just trying to get by right now.
All right,
In the
Nisa is up.
classroom.
Nisa is up.
In the classroom. In the classroom. Hey! You have a 25 cents in the classroom.
Not a pence in the classroom.
I want some refreshments in the classroom.
In the
Oh
classroom.
man, oh God.
Thank
Nisa
you.
won again.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I mean, and I don't mind.
Hello.
You know,
Right.
We have one more round, okay? It's
Yeah,
first
one
to
more
3.
round. She
You
have
can
one
still
more.
redeem yourself, okay?
Oh, God.
Let's go.
No, I can't because it's
No,
you
you
already got
can.
best 2 out of 3.
No,
come
it's
back,
first
come
to
back.
3.
You got one more. You got one
It's
more.
first
Come
to
on,
3.
John, you can do this.
You can do this, man.
You know.
Do this, John.
You
can
can.
do this.
You can.
Let's
you can
go.
Come. I've seen people come
You're
back and win.
overthinking it. Just,
Right?
just
It's not that I'm overthinking it. I know my strengths. I can put on a show.
Come on, one more round.
All right, one more.
Let's
Let's go.
Oh, Jesus,
In the
Lord.
classroom.
Father.
I believe
In the
in you.
classroom.
I feel you
And
can do it.
you know what? I believe too.
Hey, what we doing in the
classroom.
classroom? The plant is green in the classroom.
This is a scene in the classroom.
Turn on the machine in the classroom.
Scene, green,
Oh my
mean,
Plasticine.
plasticine. I mean, yeah.
Whatever.
This is not it.
Anyway,
I'm
whatever.
sorry, Trinidad.
It's okay.
It's someone.
When I win, my name Felicia, and I come out, you know how we do it. Do
on,
not roll
Felicia.
your eyes at me. I want to thank my mama. She said, Janisa, you got to read them books. And yes, I did. If I did not read the books, I would not have the words. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Yes, that's what the church is saying. Amen. My name
Amen and
Felicia.
amen and amen.
Thank you. My name Felicia, and I love to rhyme.
All right.
You know,
enough,
hold
right?
on, I'm not done. We want to thank Mr. John Thomas. You know, I like you, but you know, your shirt looks good and everything, but you got to get your brain in order. You know, so I just thank you for being such a good sport. But you know, this is mine. You know, I'm really good at this game, and I just want to thank you for giving me that space where I can shine. My mama told me you can be whatever you want to be, and I said yes, mama. You're correct, and I'm a speller and I'm a rhymer. My name Felicia, and I won. Can you fix your face? If you don't fix your face, you don't get no pizza. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you, John. Thank you, JD, Sadie, my fans.
Okay,
all over the world.
Felicia.
I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. My fans all over the world. My name Felicia, and
Okay,
I won
Felicia.
again. Thank you so much.
All right. So congratulations to Nisa yet again. Oh my God. You know what we need? Listen, I tell you. All right. So guess what? We're getting ready to.
We had to do closing.
We're gonna do closing thoughts, but I want to run the video before we do closing quotes because I
whole
see we
video?
have. Yeah, it's not. Come on, man. There were a couple of people here that wasn't in here, but I want to say thank you to Little Caesars. Little Caesars, thank you so much for being our main and title sponsor. You know, it's such a blessing when sometimes we may not have sponsors coming through, but you all are always there for us.
Hayden wants to know how many shares.
Yeah, let me check them shares. Thank you, Hayden. So if you have not tried, somebody came up to me where was I? I was going to the car park in the mall, and they said, Jerry, I went and tried Little Caesars only because of you. And when I tell you, oh God, I hooked me and my children. So thank you for trusting us and trusting our brand and our stamp of approval. I don't think there's a better pizza. I don't think there's a better. That's my opinion. Real talk. I'm proud to say I don't think there is a better pizza out there than Little Caesars. So thank you to Little Caesars. This was the topic. So normally we do share the. How much time? We have 20.
We have 36 shares.
36 shares. Let me
Yes.
refresh my page. Thank you for 36 shares only. Oh, we have 45. Look at it.
Oh,
here.
45.
45 shares. Yeah,
Thank you
respect.
guys. Thank you guys.
Bang.
Yeah,
Bang.
yeah, with royalty in the building, so they share it up. 4,000. We had 4,200 plays. Thank you so much for that as well. All right, so normally we do the topic as persons writing anonymously, but tonight, Nisa and I, last week, we saw a video and we was like, yo, what you not doing in this situation? So that is what we really discussing tonight. And these things happen, eh?
Of course they happen.
This is real as they come. So let me bring the video back. Oh, where is it?
Well, by the time he's finished, we're
No.
going to just do closing.
Yeah, we're going to show it and then closing to it. All right, so this is the topic.
This father stormed into the barbershop yelling at his son's stepfather, all because he went to go take him to get a haircut without his permission. Like and subscribe if you feel like the stepfather handled this situation in a mature manner.
Your boy.
Should I say our boy?
That ain't our shit. That's my motherfucking son.
World Star.
That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, barbershop. I told you that. I told you that shit.
Why you bet,
I told you that shit. I told you that shit. I told you that shit. So first up,
Hey, let me go ahead and call this mama real quick and we go ahead and get to the bottom of it.
All right, you go ahead and do that. And she better say the right shit because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. On God. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to poke you.
Yeah. Ass not answering the phone, huh? Ass probably what I thought ass.
Hey, bro.
Man.
Like I told you.
Hey, watch
Get him out your
Hey, that's not your motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. This shit want to be Russell Wilson so motherfucking bad. This shit want to be Russell Wilson so bad. Well, you don't even got a Sierra.
Hey, bro, you going to them. Hey, bro.
I don't see you disrespecting your wife too.
Hey,
It's
she said ass
my
in the
wife.
phone.
Hey, bro. All right. I'm really showing you. You're going to them.
Yeah, all right. Oh, out here.
Hey, like I said, watch your mouth first time.
Ain't your motherfucking son.
Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, see you up in here trying to take time with him.
Let me get closer to you.
What?
You ain't clean there nowhere until you pay your child support.
What? Child support? That little bitty ass shit. I can pay that shit right now on God.
Do it then.
Fine, slap the shit out your ass.
Do it.
Hey, take that aside, man. Hey, Keisha, you gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my mother son? So fat ass?
Oh, man.
Hey, call that. Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. We going. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my motherfucking son, man. Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't get my son no more. I'm gonna slap the shit out your ass. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Come on, like shit, man.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. All right.
Man, you gonna let him take him like that?
Shit out your ass.
Come on, Russell. Was you letting him take?
Hey, man, it's his son. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't trying to fight.
Oh, man, this man.
Yeah, he took it.
All right, so he took the boy and the biological father took his son and left the barbershop. Sadie, you saw it?
Yep.
Closing thoughts.
Watch closing thoughts. All right, what should the stepfather have done in that situation? Should he have not allowed the biological father to leave with his son because the biological father didn't bring him? I think it was his responsibility. Who want to go first? John, well, guess first. John, closing thoughts, meaning what are your closing thoughts on
On
the
the topic,
situation?
yeah.
On the topic.
My closing thoughts. I'm on the stepfather's side. I thought he could have handled it a little bit more, where he, thinking about safety, calling the police. But I admire his calm, his ability to keep calm. I certainly would not have allowed the child to leave my company or my supervision, for want of a better word. But each situation is different, and I'm not there to judge. I don't know what the real situation is,
All right. Yeah, closing thoughts. Round of applause for that. It's pretty good. Sadie, what are your thoughts in closing after watching that video?
After watching that video, I'm so upset
Yeah.
because that is just ridiculous. Nobody's thinking about this little child.
Even but the stepfather kept saying, he kept saying, watch your mouth in front of the son. And he was like, you don't tell me what to do in front of my son. So,
Wow.
but what are your thoughts? Should the stepfather should have allowed the father to leave with the boy? Should he? Because if he'd have tried to stop him, would that be fighter?
Yeah.
Somebody was going to die. It looked like.
But he was talking to the mother on the phone. So he was letting the mother know that the father is taking the child.
Okay.
What could he have done, right?
Yeah.
So if there is any calling of the police or whatever, the mother should do that. Call the police and let the police know that he has no right to the kid, he's taking the kid or whatever. But the stepfather, I think he did exactly what he should have done.
Okay.
That's how because as you said, it could have turned out into something so awful
Yeah.
right in front of the kid.
Yeah, you got something there, Nisa. Thank you so much, Sadie. Let me give you flowers.
My closing thoughts. I like to sometimes just be devil's advocate on whatever.
Can I get Lois in real quick? Is Louis or Lois?
Lois.
Lois says legally the stepfather could not keep him from taking the child. And I want to kind of beg for differ because if you married, right? And this boy now becomes your stepson through marriage and you're a legal guardian, depending on what kind of custody they file for, the biological father, she could probably, we don't even know if you have visitors' rights, you have, weekends, if it's half, we don't know what's going on. But I don't think it's just as easy as, well, I's the father and I come to take my son. Nah, I don't think it and he's not even paying child support. So, you understand? Based on what the mother said. The mother was like, you ain't paying no child support. You know? So, Lois, I feel you, but legally, I think the stepfather has some rights in there as well. Next thing you know, the father pick up the boy and go on Texas or somewhere away.
Yeah.
Nisa.
My closing thoughts are these.
Come closer to the mic.
I was starting to say I would usually make a joke, well, not a joke because I'm kind of halfway serious when I say I'm not throwing shade to anybody that may have kids because I also had kids before JD was even, had a child, and he still said, yo, let me go. He also has a child, and I was like, yeah, let me go. But I think it's very risky if you're your peace of mind is very important. And if I'm with somebody and that is the actions of the parent, like you just running up where he is and causing scenes and stuff, I am, first of all, I taking myself out of that situation. Life too short, somebody else must like me, I could like them, we could be friends, we could go to the park, go to the pool and all of that. But I'm not putting myself in no situation with people like that. Right? But of course, it's not about me. It's about if the stepfather did the right thing. I think
that's the question.
I think he did the wrong thing by letting the father go with the child. I agree with John. Him being able to keep his temperament, that is, especially for a black man, that's really good. Look at the man calling the girl names and all kind of stuff. Like, what?
He says she not picking up the phone. She must be somewhere sexing with some man. And that disrespect to your... Watch me. All kind of reasons is supposed to have fight there.
It's a bunch of immaturity and loudness. And I'm like, bruh. But anyway, the stepfather, I think, kept his calm. That was pretty good. But he should not have allowed... I know he was trying to diffuse the situation. But I'm just like, so what's going to happen when he gets another man tantrum? You're just going to let him do what he does?
No, but that's the day. No. Let me tell you something. I was going to leave she. Hey, watch me. First of all, if this is now he finding out that man, so I was going to leave she. I would say I leaving you, boy.
Will Saber says stepfather has no rights, JD, though through marriage or not. Once biological is present, stepdad is out of the place. I wish I knew a lot
I
of
don't
these
think
things
I
before.
will.
Because me going through that.
I
Nobody,
don't think so. Well, the courts might have some different.
I'm not
Correct.
going through that.
It's according to the
situation in
what
courts.
the courts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going through that.
Watch my. That's
Well,
some
no
fathers
rights.
can come.
Who has the custody?
All that.
Who has the custody?
Yeah. If you have joined like some kind of joint custody, he might
because
be
the
able
court the court could find that the stepfather or the father
not fit.
not fit
Right.
for the to father the child.
Yeah, but don't tell me.
So we beg to differ there,
this
Will.
stepfather and stepmother just have no right. Bro, I'm not doing that. Then it's best we just stay boyfriend and girlfriend. And we done after I get fired and you don't like my gain and whatever. But don't tell me we're going to do life together and then you have this thing that is joined to you, but I can't, there's no rights? Bro, get out of here.
Yeah. All right, Nisa.
Yeah.
Take it forward. Ocean says, Will, your comments ain't looking too good right now, lover. Put the lover in it. All right, so, yeah, my closing thoughts are these. Brethren, I was leaving she, as I was saying, because they're not going to stop.
Yeah.
It could be a party, a kids party. It could be a cinema. You will come and take my son to the movies. And all whatever, so that ain't going non-stop. So before somebody died, listen, I literally saw somebody getting stabbed, somebody running in the car to take up a firearm and running back in, if it might happen there. It just ain't looking like it going to end too well. So my advice to you going and get into a relationship and you have children involved, do some research on these people, parents and child mothers and fathers. Because you might end up in something that you ain't really ready, you understand? Pull back here a little bit big. You ain't really ready for. Right, so with that situation, my ego would have kicked in too. Because I feel like you're violating that. It's not even about the son as well too. You disrespect my wife, one. That alone we was fighting for. Forget son. Right? You disrespect me and the position that I'm in this new family. You're not in this. This is our family now. Yes, you're still the father. You ain't paying no child support, so worse yet. You understand? So I would have just, but I think he would not leave. I'm with John. He would not leave. You would not be able to leave there. You understand? All right, so that's it. That's my
closing thoughts.
I'm giving myself a little round of applause here too. Nice. All right, good. John, we want to say thank you so much, man.
Thanks for having me.
For coming through.
Appreciate it.
Great
Thanks for being
sport.
a good sport.
You understand? Quickly, what's next? When persons could give us what's next for you, where persons can be a part of what you're doing.
All right. At the end of this month, we support Therese Peepert in her study abroad.
Okay.
She's back, and we're going to have a concert for her, a recital backed up by the Liberty Chorale. And that would be at the Church of Scotland in Port of Spain on the 28th of July.
Nice.
After that, we have For the Love of Liberty. Every year we do an Independence Day special free. It's a televised show. Please look out for it. It's about an hour and a half of our patriotic songs, but also our national songs and nation-building songs. I met a couple children who don't know God Bless Our Nation, a couple children who don't know Boca Chimes, Our Land of Sun and Seas. They don't know our national songs. So that platform is to promote our national and patriotic songs. And it's a non-profitable venture on our part. We pay all our artists to be involved in the show. We pay sound, lights, all sorts of things. But we do it because we see it as an important vehicle for learning for the next generation. Because in schools, they're just not equipped as they were long ago.
Long time.
To teach, or interested in teaching our national songs and that kind of thing. So we are doing it as best as we could. So on Independence Day or Independence Day time, Independence season, please watch any local station. It will be on at some point, For the Love of Liberty. And then to close off the year, we have our slew of Christmas shows.
Slew of Christmas shows.
But headlining that, obviously, always is Believe. And this year we have our Believe Junior show as well. So we have Believe, and we're also adding into that Believe Junior Christmas shows.
If there's a parent out here and they say, hey, you know what, I think my daughter son have a little voice, we have a whatever, they want to be a part, give us a number or the socials they could get you.
Well, what they could do is they could send us a message on IG or Facebook. Go to Believe TNT and send us your interest. Right now, we are actually putting together Believe Junior Chorale.
Nice.
God, this will be my 10th choir that I have, but we're putting together Junior Chorale, and they will be taking part in the Believe Junior Christmas show.
Nice. Listen. All right. So you see, we have the pizza box here. Thank you, Little Caesars. John is literally in jet lag mode. He just came from China. You understand? Not Grenada, no. In China, he just came in and straight off, literally off the plane. So we really, really, really appreciate you for making the time to come through, buddy.
Thank you.
Right? Blessing. All right, guys, we're getting ready to bounce out of here. Again, thank you, Little Caesars. Put that sort of a minute.
Where am I to play it?
Okay, cool, nice. I was going to tell you something about this. Sadie, get your friend.
Hey.
Sadie, thank you so much. You hanging with us? We going GMAT tomorrow?
Oh, of course.
Hey, that's tomorrow,
nice.
John, you going GMA?
Of course.
Where when?
I have to go on this side.
Yeah, think
Not
home?
this, not
yeah,
this.
Yeah, think home or yeah.
John invent black and white suit, you know. John invent black and white suit, you know.
Or does he theme black and white?
No. Don't do that at all.
Listen,
Don't do it.
all you just have to do is pull out go blindfold yourself, pull out whatever from your closet, and you're good to go. You understand?
But yeah, like that you reminded us, GMAT, which is the Gospel Music Awards of Trinidad and Tobago, is happening tomorrow at Sapa. The show starts at 6. Cocktail hour is from 5 p.m. If you want to come, I think it's still possible. You can pay at the door. I believe it's usually a grand celebration of gospel music, and I think that's important because we have a whole nation, but not just in Trinidad. You know, the Caribbean is doing great things in gospel, and we're about to celebrate that tomorrow, if that's okay.
If that's okay.
If that's okay.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to dive. Thank you so much. Share the live. Before you leave, please, if you did not, my name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
Thank you for watching another episode of Fried Bacon Lime. Hey, Sadie, give me this too.
Johnny, I had to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
One more time.
sorry.
Thank you for watching another episode of JD's Live.
Go ahead.
My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And thank you for watching another episode of the Fried Bacon Lime. That is it. We out.
Later.
Jesus is Lord.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Podcast. Read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are #1. All these fun stuff ready. The big stuff ready. The internet of America. Welcome to the Friday. Hey, Arima.
Hey, Digo.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Big up Canada.
Hey, Caroline.
Long down in Tobago.
Shady life. UK, London. Shady life. Everybody there. Shady life. Why?
Fry Bacon the place.
Pizza, pizza.